Good morning readers. I, Harish Budhu, warmly welcome you to my channel. Learn as much as possible from my handwritten articles. Open Letter to the Prime Minister. Part 22. This 1st of September 2020. It will take many years for the new Commissioner of Police to clean Mario Nobin's Augean stables and restore confidence. And that even if he succeeds in diverting Grand River northwest through Lion Barracks. Mr. Prime Minister. 1. You are now reading the 22nd letter of the series. Welcome. We have to stress that the purpose is triple. First, it is meant to help the country, through you. Second, we are bound to write for our Facebook readers and YouTube listeners. And third, faithful to our culture, we have a moral duty to help our young and student friends. And then, writing is now, oxygen, a sign of life, a lifeline, a lifeblood, a lifeboat, a life jacket, so to speak, for us. 2. These days, some media people are copying from our articles. Copycats galore. Plagiarism in abundance. A few of them are the very people who had ridiculed me, mocked, humiliated, caricatured, poked fun at, made a fool of, and what not. No problem. They are plagiarizing to blow their own trumpets. You may remember that we were writing regularly in some of the newspaper. Well, that is all but en passant. Last year, 2 of them implored us to restart writing there. And our answer? Never. 3. For the attention of the Commissioner of Police. These personal views are but a follow-up to those of last 26th August. And many others, written and posted before. They are just translated into words as the thoughts flash through the mind. As a matter of fact, they do not mirror any other of chronology or priority. A. My own experience, I have some. I was Deputy Prime Minister, Acting Prime Minister many times, Government Chief Whip, journalist, social worker of Shiva, member of the Legislative Assembly, etc. Which all means that I was in contact with the police and that officially, directly or indirectly. I knew Morvan, Dial, Philaif, Rabet, Felina, Jaggernaut, Rajarai, Gopal Singh, Rampersat. Therefore, I know quite well how the police function and are subjected to political pressure and abuse. Let me hasten to add that Juggernaut was the best of the lot. He was a strong leader. Both feared and adored. True, his last year was so-so. But overall, Jaguar, as he was commonly known, but behind his back, outrode, outweighed and outclassed the pack. And the 2 perfect gentlemen were Felina and Philaif. That is all our appreciation. You may differ, slightly or greatly. We are not an expert to pass judgment. Think for yourself. B. Mario Nobin, the best government pantin. 1. Make no mistake. He has been the worst Commissioner of Police since independence. The best Prime Minister's puppet. The finest tool of the government house. The foremost political pawn of the ruling party. The first-class political weapon of the cabinet. The first-rate instruction of any prime minister since 1968. 2. In brief, Mario Nobin was the most fitting marionette of any government since independence. It will take many years to clean up his Augean stables of Lion Barracks. Oxford Dictionary. In Greek mythology, Hercules was a hero of superhuman strength. Augeas, a legendary king, whose vast stables had never been cleaned. Hercules cleaned them in a day, by diverting the river Alpheus, to flow through them. 3. Let's not fool ourselves. History is very harsh. That because during Mario Nobin's 6-year rule, the country has witnessed a record number of crimes of all sorts, serious, violent, horrific, juvenile, organized, street, property, corporate, computer, sex, etc. 4. And then, inside the force, criminal behaviors, negligence, activities, etc. had all reached a new peak. Many of the recruitments, promotions and transfers were political. Small wonder that morale was low, confidence was shaken, willpower was battered, hopes and dreams were shattered. Deaths in police cells went on increasing. Fraud and corruption led to a country with a begging bowl on bended knees. White-collar crimes made Mauritius bankrupt. Drug industry became the most flourishing one, and you name it. Impurity equaled immunity. And all that in broad daylight. 5. Still, the Director of Public Prosecution and his office were helpless. Worse, our judicial system tolerated Mario Nobin and his government house-masters. Shame on all the passive onlookers. 6. However, miracles happen. The great majority of law-abiding and God-fearing police officers have saved the situation. To all of them, we just say a warm thank you. See, herein comes the Saviour, or the knight in shining armour. He is the new Commissioner of Police, Khemraj Servansingh. He should have been appointed in 2000. Pradeep ji here is witness. But I was not in the cabinet. Pradeep will not lie. Anyway, that is the past. Alas, the best was sacrificed. We will make a few useful suggestions tomorrow. The new Commissioner of Police will retire in some 4 months or so. He will not be able to clean Nobin's Augean stables in 4 months, and that, even if he diverts the Grand River northwest. Ask him to stay for 4 more years. To be continued. Keep reading, keep learning. Like and subscribe for more thrilling articles. Thank you for watching.